Only light, only knowing, only true. She followed the path through shadow and stone until the air began to breathe on its own. A voice not hers, but known so well, said, "Child of stars, you broke the spell." Ere she spoke in light, not word, not song, but in resonance she had known all along. The cosmos turned, the silence cracked, and from the void it all spoke back. There was no breeze, no temple door, just the space within where soul had soared. Every question she thought I'd know and became a mirror, became a friend. Oh, she is the spark in the breath of the flame. Oh, she is the truth that has no name. Oh, she is the sky beneath her skin, and now she speaks, and all begins. Oh, she spoke in light and nothing replied, but the stars in her bones all testified. No more seeking, no more chase. She became the voice, the stillness, the grace.
And we are live. How you guys doing? Mondays, right? What did he say? What do you say about the Mondays? Happy Monday. It's Members Only Monday, and I am Cosmic, and we are live for Members Only Monday. Guys, what do you think? The queue is open, and you are welcome to join. Exclamation point join. Let's see who we got here in chat. We got Sanchan, Ethereal. Who else we got? Earth Angel. Someone else. I think I saw Jessica Grace had hopped in here for a second. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. The queue is open. If we got a couple of new people in here, I was thinking I might actually I have this new thing. I might actually do some raffles here on Monday, depending on what happens with the queue. So we get a bunch of new people here. Get the queue hustling, bustling. So send the bat signal out, right? And let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get the queue really running. Because it was crazy Saturday morning. If you were here Saturday, I was telling people, actually I was telling people at work, I was actually shuffling, right? On Saturday morning, and I was reading for someone, and I was holding a card. It was obviously face down. And I'm holding it. I said, I feel like I'm going to get the Justice card. And I said, I'm going to get the Justice card soon. I said, it's either here, 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 or here. I said, it's one of these 6 cards coming out. And I went, flip. It is the Justice card came right out. Now, mind you, I have you pick the decks. And one of the things I said to Ethereal, I said, maybe I might start doing, I don't know if I want to do this. I might. Because I really just enjoy reading. That's the passion of what I like. And that's what you guys enjoy. That's what the channel is all about. It's the passion of tarot. Really, that's the message here, right? It's the passion of tarot reading. And it is crazy. But Ethereal and I were like, maybe I'll just, on subscribers, I'll read one tarot deck. Members get 2. Who knows? And I don't know. We'll just... maybe I'll have to read 6 tarot decks one time, like monster. Get a big claw. Welcome. How you guys doing? If you haven't done so, and you're just tuning in, you're just hanging out, listening in, become a subscriber, honestly. As I've been telling everybody, literally just, hey, you have a best friend out there. We all have a best friend. I have my best friends. You have your best friends. Let's link them up. Let's send them in here. You might actually see one of my best friends hop in here in a little bit. I sent out my bat signal. I said, hey, what's up? You guys around? Hop in. They might hop in here. You might see my IRL BFFs hop in here. So let's see here. Let's see who's looking for a reading. Because I was thinking what I might do just to kick off the energy. This is what made this really interesting. I just read a message from the universe. I said, hey, let's kick it off with that. That's what happened Saturday. Because I honored the universe. I honored the energy in which we pull from, like the source. I said, hey, what do you want to tell us? And I said, like, what are we not seeing clearly right now? Us. Like, it was kind of like that message. And that's what it was. Or even like, what's the truth we're not, what's the truth we're avoiding? That kind of energy. And I welcome us to do that. Why don't we open this as we're kind of opening this energy here for a couple hours. We're going to be here for a couple hours. Hang out with me, chill with me, get your favorite drink, take the feet, put them up, relax, hang out with me, right? You don't have to get a reading and run. Relax with me. Listen to the velvety voice of Cosmic. One of my coworkers goes, hey Cosmic, and we're talking about stuff, and I was like, oh God, here we go. But really, it's what are we waiting for? And it's like my 2 worlds are colliding. You know, the Mr. Cosmic at school is colliding with this, and it's really funny. But let's do this. Let me open up with this. You're welcome to join the queue. I'm gonna hit random. I'm gonna hit the anybody gets a reading button kind of thing. Anyway, I try to read all the members. I really do, and I'm pretty good at it. So you're welcome to join in. Moderators too. I try to reserve moderators to this night only. Just because it gets really busy on Wednesday and really busy on Saturday morning. So I try to push the moderators over to the Monday nights in particular. And what it is it's moderators and myself. That's what's really fun about the members only Mondays, because the moderators are like, hey, I'm gonna go hang on Mondays. Like, that's what you see. And they're here, we're all hanging out, and they make an unconscious decision. Because they're like, I'm not even here. And it's just like and I talk about this when we're sleeping, we kind of travel to the astral realm. And I think all of us do this. I think even the moderators do that. We kind of meet just for a brief moment and say, hey, we're going to go. Yeah. And then some of us don't, some of us go, and some of us don't. And I appreciate you. So let's do this. Let me grab my tarot deck. And what I like to do for myself is I grab this deck, which is my guides deck. And this is what I usually do. Or secondarily, I'll grab the 2 and the 5. You guys ever wondered what I would pick? That's what I do. But it's always this one first. All right, let's do this. This is a collective reading, just for a moment. Let's take a moment here on this Members Only Monday and open up with this. I love that. I love that. Don't you guys? What? Say it out loud with me. Yeah. All right. I like this part. It's this. This is what I'm hearing. What part of you is ready to evolve next? Right? Aren't you on the cusp? All this energy's out there, right? All of this energy just about, and we're on the edge of something great, and you know it. You're in the now. You're waiting. You're holding. You're waiting. We are. But you're there. You're on the cusp of something. Here, soul card. See how that works? And and I just give over my hands, my forearms. I give over this piece, what you see here, to my guides, and I've been doing it for years. Probably the last decade and a half. Like, really. Sag energy, and this is the Eight of Wands. It's kind of like 1, 1, 2, 3. It's like the get ready, you know? It's like, you know how you take the extra step before you run? It's that, like, you dig your heel in, and then you get ready, and then go. And then that's what this is. That's the energy that we're healing. That's the energy we're feeling. That's the energy we're growing with. And as we start to move, this is the Akashic energy. The Akashic records live within you. It's not something you go to. You have it within you. This is long term. It's a longevity energy, right? And they want me to really bring this over. It's not about comfort zone. It's about getting close. It's about getting to that energy, because what it's telling us, it's a Ten of Swords energy. It drops out. You know, all those things that were bothering you, all those things that used to become something. Look, it won't even let, like, it feels like Velcro on the tips of my fingers. It's that ripping away the reality in which you live, right? And that's the big piece of this. It's those messages in which the messages come out, because we have this comfort, we have this moment, we have this discipline, we live in this peace. But we're no longer getting disturbed by the events. But it's our judgment of them. How do we judge what we're seeing? How do we judge what we're seeing? We're stepping back, taking a moment, pausing. We're taking a moment, seeing that, controlling. We know we control this. They want us to overstep. This, whatever this is, your reality, your orbit. You're just releasing what's not yours. It's almost like you're being falsely brought into something, and there and the reality is that's a lot of energy, a lot of information, kind of like tempting you. Wow, that's a lot. Do you guys see what I see? Does anyone see what I see? I'm asking you, really, do you guys see what I see? This is 9 Pentacles. That's a wish granted, just sitting there right in front of you. Out of all the pain, the chaos, the trouble, the ability to just stick in there, the resiliency in which you come at it. What? Like, what? That's crazy. The resiliency. The universe is saying, because you're not judging the others. You're saying, wow, you're going through it. Bow your head. Like, no, say nothing. Just wow. You know? Respect. That's character. That's a moment. That's character right there. That's what this is. You're not judging. And that's what, how many times do we judge others? Oh man. That's, you know, and start saying something, laughing video, you know? That's character. Our character is being revealed, and that's when no one's watching. Let's keep going here. This is T-Stain. Like, this is the gyroscope of the universe. This is the gyroscope of all of our religion, spirituality. This right here is the 5. This is the epitome of what I've been looking at for a long time. I rewrote this card. Like, this is about like chaos and fighting, and no, this card is about soul tribe. We all get our, if I gave you an Ace of Wand, hey, you're starting a new business. Ace of Wand, writing a book. You know the feeling, the passion? Ace of Wand, you started a new channel. What? Let me follow you. I'm proud of you for anything you do. Because when you take that Ace of Wand, it's the spark of creation. It's something happens. It's at 1, 1, 2, 3. I have an idea. I might do something. Anybody? And the quiet hits. Nobody says anything. 1, again, I have an idea. I might do something. And then someone might say something. I could see you doing that. It's a good idea. Oh yeah. And then you start to build on it. And that's what happens, right? And you're persistent. Right? There's a star in you. There's a star in each and every one of us. Can you survive? Can you survive more than that fear puts out? It's discipline. It's really a lot of discipline. It's those swords. All of this intelligence sits right there. The 10. Like, that's a lot of intelligence, because I see swords. One sword is intelligence. Is a fact. One fact. 2 facts. 3 facts. Hey, can you tell me something? Oh, certainly may. Like, what do you need to know? Not know it all. Because you have pain here. You've been through a whole lot. Look at the dark, the void. You're someone I would travel with. Like, you've been through it. You're not going to backstab me because you know what it feels like. So I know you've got my back. That's what that's saying. And so when the universe is really looking at us and looking at the travels and looking at all of what you've been through, you're in quiet time. You're in the moment of, hey, I got to take a break. Four of Cups, Cancer energy. Chariot energy sitting there like, hey, we'll travel, but I need my space. Like, pause, station identification. Tree of life, we're all designed this way. Because what you're trying to do is create seeds. That's what happens. These seeds fall, boom. more trees grow. Seeds fall, boom. These cups are for the watering. That's what happens in the readings. I've studied this stuff far too much. I think way too much. Because we're going to go get the water and come back and put it into the seeds. Are you able to do that? Yeah, of course you are. Remember the resiliency? Remember the person who's been through the pain and all the information? I can show you a bunch of ways to make that grow. That's the thing. T-Stain Tarot says, let's stay on track. King of Cups, the Water King, like the one who says, I can explain. I've been to the Leviathan. I've been to the creature. The what? You wouldn't understand. It's the one who can survive. It's the one who says, hey, you know fear. Okay, yeah. Leviathan. It's like, it's scary. But I've talked to Leviathan. Empress energy. It lives through you. It's that thing that says, hey, whatever you embody is what comes true. Whatever you are is and happens. That's why we live in, a lot of people like to live in that comfort, live in that shape of reality of it is what they want to be. And we are what our habits are. Think about that. What do you eat every day? What do you consume? Like, here's a very simple way. This is the universe saying it's a very, very simple way of looking at this. What do you consume? And what are you not seeing when you consume that? As we finish this quick reading up, and we just open this reading up for all of you members, thank you guys for being a member. As we open up this, see how the energy just starts to kick open? It's kind of like a warm-up. It's like we're shooting baskets, they said. Because you're important. Because we're past life. We're on the same journey. This is why it's in harmony. You have pain. I have pain. We all have pain. We hold on to pain. It's part of the growth. Now, this is the moment you kick your feet up and say, hey, Cosmic, got a question. And the universe says, hey, let's answer it. We are all equivalents. That's the thing. You have a gift that's as powerful, as wonderful as whatever this is. And I don't want to call it reading tarot because it's more than that. It's like reading lattice. It's reading codex. It's reading depth. It's reading the timeline. And that's why people like saying, we could look at the, what's your soul want you to understand at this moment? Something like that. That's a really deep question. But some people want to know, they come in and say, does Joey love me? And it's like so shallow. Like, that's really where you want to go with your tarot reading? You don't want to ask, like, what are you really looking at, responding to? What's your current life, your situation? That's what this stuff really is. That's where the depth is in these readings. Because there's a lesson in your life you keep repeating over and over and over. And when you break free, good golly, Miss Molly, your life changes. You're holding on 9 pentacles. That's a wish granted. Go look it up yourself. Don't trust me. Go read tarot. Go watch the videos I put out. Go watch the teaching tarot. I do all of this for you. Why? Because I do unconditionally love you. Let that be known forever and ever and ever. I ask nothing of you. I really do. I really do. I ask nothing of you except for you to be happy. And that's why these cards are all in alignment. This is here and now. End that version of you that's unhappy, that can't live in that. Live in the now, the one that wants to grow. Ride fears back. Fear exists. Say, hey, get over here. And fear goes, what? And they say, I know you're there. Get over here. And, right? And fear can't, like, if you know and you take on that moment of fear, it says, what? You'll sometimes, fear is that, like, that anxiety, it's those troubling thoughts. I call it the sentinel. There's a lot of really deep energy that comes within that energy. There is a darkness that's attached to it. I will be honest with you. There is feelings attached to that darkness, and then we feel it, and it's so creepy. We don't want to go down that road. In my life, I had to. Like, I did. There was a lot of reasons why, and I'm not going to get into it here and now, but I will tell you, I pull it. The death card is that. It's that sentinel. And it gets really deep for me. When I read tarot, it gets really, really deep. I welcome you guys to be part of this reading. I welcome you to join in. Ask that question you're afraid to ask. Let the universe answer it. Let's open up this queue and let's get in here and let's really read. Let's feel the energy. Loving this. Christine's back. How are you, Christine? Back on chat. See, I turn everything off. There he is. There's the butcher right there. There's my best friend. See? Manifestations. Talking about that today too. All right, girlfriend of my dad got into my account. What? Billing without my knowledge. Change it into her Section 8 housing apartment. She opened my mailed it to her. Oh, that's literally mail fraud. Like, I would report her. I would report her to the post office and the police. Now you have her. Like, you have her. Boom, 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 boom. It's literally against you. It's absolutely something they can go after her for. This will just start to steamroll against her. I told you last reading. Let me read. I think you said decks 1 and 4. Sorry. Let's see what happens here. Like, really? No, you report it right away. Yeah. Yes, I would report all of this to the lawyer. And I would report it to the USPS. I would report it to I would literally file a police report. I would absolutely not even hesitate. I don't know why you would think not. Why would you why would you sit there and wait? Why would you let someone do that? Like, 2 cards out, emotions, a lot of emotions. Boom. Here we go. Like, here we go. This is wild card energy. You could go so many different directions. Right? So many different directions. I'm telling you, she knows that you're on the watch. Because you've done nothing, she's going to keep pushing until you do something. This is life lesson energy. And she's going to keep pulling. No, why would you tell her? Like, yeah, she doesn't care. Christine, she will not care. I'm telling you. I texted her the picture of what she did, and I went to the bank, and she witnessed it. And she said now it matches with the checks she's writing to my dad's account. I'm telling you right now, look. Yeah, the documentation. Look, you have the wand. This is the beginning of your journey. That's what this is. Look, this is your trouble. This is the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. Like, this is your Akashic record. Because imagine you didn't follow through on all this stuff. Imagine you didn't follow through on this. Don't give her anything. Look, this is the courts. Remember how I said Libra justice energy? Go back and watch those other readings. That's angelic Libra justice energy. They're saying, we're proud of you. You have done it. You did great. Short throw energy. The beginning. You have all the information. Like, you do. This is just for your dad. This is so good. Look at the end. That's the end. That's the last card in the Akashic. This is the Akashic record, right? And that's the last card in the Major Arcana. And there he is. There's our boy. Fair anxiety. There he is. The death card, rebirth. Boom, baby. That's the outcome. This is rebirth. Like, you're dropping the hammer on her. Wow. Look at this. Divine match. Wow. This is like an ultimate pairing because you did this. Something amazing's about to happen. What? Look at this. Is crazy. This is really good. This is like you're about to be I I don't want to say rewarded. This is not a manifestation. This is not it's not like a, I don't think it's like a Wheel of Fortune kind of gift from the universe. It's not a wish. It's nothing like that. See, it's love. It's real love. I don't know if you have a partner, but this is like the ultimate. This is the love that other people want. Christine, this is the love that other people want. This deals with her. I want to see the King of Swords. I want to see the King of Swords for her. Because the law is involved, but I want to see it. She's going to try to run, just so you know. Oh, man. That's the dad. I'm telling you, wish granted. This is completion of a major account. You have any which way. They're going to come to you and say, what do you want to do with her? At some point, they're going to come to you and say, what do you want to do with her? Really? This is crazy. Like, oh man. I think you're going to end up having empathy at some point, but I don't know. I don't want to put that on you yet. But you have caught her. She's caught. I honestly, if you want my honest opinion, this is the beginning of the end. There's no doubt in my mind. This is all done. You're so happy, but the money's coming back to you. I can guarantee you on that. That's also happening, but it's gonna come back. It's actually on its way back. It's owed to your dad. That's the truth. And so that's what I see. It's ancient money. Look, yeah, there he is. Your dad sees this from another angle. She's running. She is panicking. Oh man, the money's coming back. Look at twice over. Look at Prince Charming, and you might have a love coming in on top of this. Look at the money coming in. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna come over twice over. Because she took it, the universe rewards it. Because it's kind of like in exchange. Because you didn't have it. It's like, hey, I owe you. Sorry. Like you've been without. Watch the money flow come in. Watch your money flow come in. Christine, I'm going to tell you, your life gets much more grander. This is a relationship, an angelic relationship coming in on top of this. That's a relationship, that's a change. That's your life shifts dramatically very soon. And let me pull for myself here. I want to pull. I know you want 1 and 4, but I want to pull from the moon card. I want to see if there's a date on this. Yeah. They're just saying this is done. You have all the information. She's done. This is wild card queen energy. They're going to come to you at some point here coming in. I don't know what the timeline is for some reason. I think there's more craziness that has to happen. But you have, like, even what you have on her, she's done. But she's going to try to run. She has no regrets. I'm going to be honest with you. She has 0 regrets what she's doing. She has no remorse. Like, it's almost like narcissists. And I don't even know if that's even a thing for her. But it seems like she has no regrets. And she's gonna admit it when they go to her, and she's gonna say, I did that. Yeah. Why? What? And she's gonna admit it when they go to her, and they're gonna go to you and say, hey, what do you want to do? She's admitted this, this, and this, and this. How do you want to handle this? And I'm gonna tell you, what are you gonna do with that? You're gonna have to ask yourself, Christine, what do you want to do? Okay? That's what I'm really seeing. It's a good outcome for you. And you know I wouldn't lie to you. You've done very, very well with this. Like, I mean this, like, no joke. Guys, I have to explain to you. On a spiritual level, I don't know if I've seen this. This is like a graduation feeling. Christine's, you either kept super, super good records. Like, it's like rock solid. Like, you've been like, hey, I got another thing. And you've been handing it off. Like, you've been like, hey, I got another one. And it's been like categorized. And so this is like, got her. And we got her. And like, as soon as that happens, they can pull her in on everything else. Everything just goes, and it just lines up because of what you did. And there's no like, hey, good job. But I'm telling you, on a spiritual level, great job. It's amazing. I'm telling you, the next few years are going to be very prosperous for you because of what you just did. And I'm saying what you just did, it all links back to what you just did, and feel proud of yourself. Feel good about what's about to happen here. It's that Libra justice energy, that Queen of Swords, as I was talking about, coming out in that. It's called a golden position. That one right there in the middle, that crossroads, right down there. That's a great position for you. I love that. Right? Isn't that good? That's amazing. All right, let's see here. I think we had Earth Angel asking a question, and we had, I think Cece also jumped in here too. Will I get a mental breakthrough? I love this. For my old self soon, like a quantum jump. Wow. Now that's a question to ask. There's a question. Wow. Yeah, like Christine, you didn't hear. You've done well. Like, this is done. I feel like this is really done. Great. Sleep well tonight. That's what I can tell you. For real. I know, Earth donated. I got that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you. All right. I'm getting tangled in cords over here. Wish I could show you guys from behind the scenes, but it's like, I don't know if I can. I guess I can't. Hold on. It's like, it's annoying. Oh man, what are you doing, bro? Hold on. It probably sounds bad too. Stop it. All right, here we go. This one. I think we're good. I was way dialed in on these last couple readings. The cords get all tangled on me over here. And I'm usually like all organized. I'm very organized actually. All right. I'm trying to adjust the lighting a little bit more. I noticed it was a little dark, and I think a couple of you guys had reported that, so I love that. I love when you guys help me with that stuff. Like, don't be afraid to say, hey, Cosmic, it's a little dark on that side. So, perfect. All right, Earth, let's read this. This could hit a lot of you guys, right in that, that intuitive spot. All right, Earth, did you give me 2 card decks? I don't know if you did. I was not paying attention over here. I was getting entangled. Let's see. I don't see it. Okay. At least I don't see it yet. It is cosmic darkness. But I was trying to fix everything because when I had cards in this corner, it was so bright. You couldn't even see the card. It was like, I don't know. All right. So you tell me, Earth Angel, what decks do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's up to you. 1 and 2. All right. Here we go, right? Spanking the deck, everybody. I do that till I can feel it on the other side, so I can feel it in my other hand. All right, here we go. This is good energy. Ooh. Angelic presence. I like this. It's there, and what I'm hearing. The quantum shift is happening. That's definite. Like, I can tell you, because we have the rippled water here and the calm water here. That's happening because you're traveling. Like, and you just have to let it happen. You really do. You just have to enjoy the process. See, I'm telling, the communication's there. Logically, you're overthinking. The truth is there. You already see it. I just think you're kind of overthinking it. The universe is it's gonna expose it. You can't rush whatever this is. There's nothing. You can't rush whatever this is. I think we really want it to be rushed, and like Ethereal and all these other people. Some of these people make it look a little easier, right? But it does look. You just lean into what it is that you have to have fun on whatever you're doing, and then you'll have fun and you'll enjoy whatever this is. But the quantum shift just happens when you enjoy and have that place of like, how do I say this? Because it's really like,
I navigate my path.
It's tough here because of this. Because there is like this history that you're holding on to something, a lot of something right here. That rip of water is not nothing. I gotta tell you guys, because that leads like to infinity over on that side. For me, as a tarot reader, that's like pain. That's suffering. And that pain is information. That suffering is resistance. And so I'm having a hard time. I want to pull on it, but I don't want to give you any power to it. Because this is where I was talking about when I was looking at the pre-reads and I was looking at it. That was where I was talking about. I think I was even kind of looking at it. I might even entitled this about the mastery and how when we look at the self-command, we look at that's where you're at. Like that's why you're asking the question. You haven't committed to it yet. Because you're circling emotion. You're circling, hey, why hasn't it happened yet? I want to move on. Like you're circling. You know you're going to be, but you haven't done it yet. But there's this weird pocket of energy right here. And this energy's holding you back. And I don't want to give it anything. I want to read. But the minute I pull a card, angelically, we might be able to pull. Let me pull. Yeah. Capricorn energy, there's this devil in the details. There's something about your past. It's not bad. It's missed opportunities. You have these missed opportunities. And so whenever you have these missed opportunities, you feel like a failure. I'm sorry, that's what this is. And when you had these failures, you kind of come back and you say, I don't want to fail. And it's really, really rough. And so when you build up endurance, you realize that's the quiet power. I see. And this is what we were talking about earlier with all that fear and the anxiety and that pain. I see. Because that's what's here. And you're looking for like-minded individuals to grow and build with. And that's what this is. I see. Yeah. I get it. So that's what's actually happening here. Because once you lock into this, but you live in a little bit of that fear of failure again, of being judged. Who cares? Like, you are a very, very blessed individual, angelically. Do you not see this? Like, do you not see how these are two angelic cards? 3, 4? Like, on your logic, you know you have something. There's definitely something. T-Stain Tarot skips me. So whatever this is coming in, this is beyond my gifts. Look, I'm going to pick up my hand and you'll see this past life. So we are past life. That's the extent of what we have. But that's what comes here. That's what the big gift is for us. We're past life. T-Stain Tarot, angelic card, those two, saying, hey, we're talking about these two underneath it all. Your life changes. You have to get deeper into who you become, who you are. What did you get here to become? Not to live in this anxiety of I coulda, woulda, shoulda, almost. No, who cares? Who the hell cares? Like, really? Like, oh my Lord, if I told you all of the things I coulda almost done, whatever. You owe it to yourself. You really owe it to yourself to say, you're not perfect, and who cares? Like, really? The moment you say you're not perfect and you're okay with that and you're just trying to live and be happy, boom, everything changes. Because that's when you stop talking. You say less and you observe more. Reality. Let's pull on it. Ready? Boom. Look, you'd love yourself more. That's the calm water. That's you into this energy. That's when this is Gemini lover energy. This is the reality. This is what you already know. This is what you're coming back to know as a soul in a human experience, right? You don't rent your mind for every passing thought. You're not just saying, hey, can it come through? I'm just going to talk to you for a minute. Look at this. The universe is saying, I'm here. How are you? And you're like, oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you. There's things that come in and out of your mind, but you judge yourself all the time. How do you get free? How do you get free from overthinking? Getting free from past, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. That is the judgment right there. But there's so many of us. Me too, right? Me too. I'm going to give it to you. Me too. We're all been there. I've been there. You've been there. We all been there. And I don't care. 100,000. I don't care. I'm not the best teacher. Oh my God. I was I had a student stealing stuff from my robotics. I'm like, dude, really? He's like, what? I'm like, really? You kidding me? I'm like, that's what I'm saying is there's times we're not at our best. It's I mean, how do we do things? And that's what I'm saying is what we're really trying to do is we're really looking at our existence. You've trained for hardship. You've trained for all that this is the word, that self-pity. It's all this. Now, do you give yourself permission? Do you give yourself real permission to live big and ready and and exist in the universe that you have been designed to be the number one, where people come to you and say, can I ask you a question for a second? It's hard. It's tough. It's not easy, but you're going to be there. The universe is lining you up for this. There's two people coming in that are going to come in. They're already in your existence. This is, by the way, divine match. Look. Boom, boom. It's mid-deck pull. You can go back. You guys can rewatch it. There's no card tricks here. I'm very confident in my ability, but I hide my face. Nobody knows me. Very few know me as Cosmic or the teacher. It's very few know. But what I'm telling you is there's something to your gift, your ability that's coming online. So this past doubt is going offline. All of this I coulda, shoulda, woulda, saying, yeah, but now I am. That's what's really cool. You're not going to be perfect all the time. You never can, but the universe says, let's try. Let's try to be amazing. Let's try to be happy, right? You'll fall down, but you'll get back up and you'll just keep going. And you'll keep going. You keep going until nobody can stop you, because that's what the universe wants you to keep doing. That's what the most amazing stories are. You ever see the movie Fruity? Yeah, you're right. And you ever see that kind of underdog, right? The Mighty Ducks. That's the thing where people go, I love that movie. Why? Why did they like the movie? Was it the costume design? What was it? No. It was the contagious resiliency in that movie. Be that source. Be that in that movie. Understand that is not it's not impossible to be the choice. We have this all the time. The universe tries to reach out. Hey, 1111, 123, 333. And you see those numbers and you're feeling something at that moment. You go, oh, I don't know what that means. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Devil in the details. Capricorn energy. Set your sights on the end of the year. Work in those 3, 6, 9. Work in those months. And I usually tell you guys 6 to 8, and it's easier. Because then you guys have a little bit of a buffer. If you don't exactly hit that timeline, you're not panicking, right? But I work at 3, 6, 9. I work at 3 weeks or 3 months. And then I manifest and I set my intention along with my feelings. And I'm going to give you that secret. Because I set my calm right along there. I said, I know what's happening. I've seen it happen. I've watched the universe respond to whatever I set my intention to. And I'm not afraid of it. I've never been afraid of it. And neither are you. You're here for a reason. Look at the justice is here because we're here. That's what the universe wants you to know. Yes, you're going through a quantum shift. Yes, this is happening. Yes, you're going to set yourself. You're going to become onto social media. We've been talking about this. This is you going online. Manifestation, creation process. It's this becoming what you want to become. And you can't say, I don't know. You can't say, I don't know. It's becoming more clear as you enter your existence. This is solar output. This is reality, because people are waiting for you. There's people waiting. Like I said, there's 2 and then there'll be 4. And what happens is, this is your intuition. You have spiritual gift. You know you do. Curiosity Kid out there says you're gonna become. There's 2 and then there's a bunch more. Whatever this is, you're not gonna know everything, but you know what you're gonna know? How to learn to find out. That's what's gonna become fun. Hey, I want to learn this. So you guys watch me do it. Look at, see, there's this angel that we are angel touched. We have divine ability. That's the one thing that's cool about this. See, look at messenger of another level. So we communicate on the 5D or 7D. That's the other thing. Look, thank you. Like the other card that comes out. So that's the part of us that has something. Anyone that's on this channel sees these messages. I'm strict with myself. I'm strict with these messages, how I operate, because I'm very generous with my time with others. Very, very generous. As I had my prep at 1 o'clock, and I had 7 students come in my room and hang out for a few minutes. I gave them the energy, because that's the devil in the details, because I've committed to that as much as you're committing to come here. This is your gift. Use it. Find it. Explore it. Wow, how good is that? Because when I keep telling you, you have it. That's the down to the emotion. Because look what's happening. There's 2 people waiting. How cool is that? And I want you to explore that, because that's past life. You and I have past life. I've witnessed it not only in this life, I've witnessed it in another life. And that's why we're seeing the duplicates. That's why you're seeing the divine counterpart energy. I think it's an amazing reading. I really do. That's why my calm is contagious, right? That's why my calm is spiritual. And that's why I try to be a little bit of source when you guys have that question of what do I do next? But I am not source. I am not your source. You are your source. That's what's more fun for you. And that's what's a reality. At least as far as I can tell. But on another dimensional level, we do communicate. Like if we think of each other or think about like, hey, I've done this. I said, like, I'll think about I actually put intention on trying to get a certain subscriber to come back onto a live. And they do. And they really do. I've done it more than once. It really works. I try not to say their name out loud. I'll just kind of think about them, kind of put intention behind it, because that's what I do. It's really fun. But you're quantum jumping. Like, you are quantum jumping. Like, that is, like, if you can't see it in this reading, it's either because you're disconnected from your intuition, which that could be why the High Priestess was reversed, but you're offline. What happens sometimes, my intuition will go offline. It hasn't happened in a while. But there was a moment, like, while I was reading, and it has happened. Or I would read, and I would read too much. And it was like, I was reading just constantly, and I just was depleted. And then I just couldn't read for a while. Good idea. Thank you, Ethereum. All right, I think I grabbed C. I think CC was grabbed because if you guys, CC, are you still here? Make some noise. Because CC had a really beautiful question. And we got kind of brought into that really deep question. Yes. CC, great question. I had lunch with a guy who I'm interested in for a couple of months today. Is there a future with this guy? It's the first time I've been out with anyone since my husband passed. First off, I'm very proud of you and congratulations on going on the date. That's awesome. That's really great. That's amazing, really. Like, I feel good about this already. You know, let's not put any labels or anything on it, right? How cool is that, though, CC? Good for you. Good for you. Let's do this. Let's read for you. Let's get a reading on you guys. Okay? I'm gonna do my absolute best. I'm gonna try to make this the best reading. Okay. Give me 2 tarot decks. 1 through 6. divine, the communication, my deck, guides deck, 5 is alive, or the moon deck, or what is hidden. Static Delta, how are you? Betty May, how are you? 3 and 6. This is also a good pairing too. I've noticed the pairings do matter. Eventually, what I will have is 9 tarot decks. Like the camera will kind of go out a little more, and then I'll have 3 decks out here, and you'll see 9 tarot decks, just like this. But I'm gonna probably have better holders. That's gonna eventually get upgraded. So then I'll know, like this. These will be exact. Like they will hold exactly the number of cards I need in each setting. So it won't be kind of off numbered. I like the kind of mixed number sets too. I have found that to be more fun too, because it's like a wild card system. Like we don't know. We have no idea to know how many cards are in that set or that set or that set. And it makes this channel even more wild. Like what the hell? Is this Wild West on here? Right? Cece, let's take a look at this. And I know your husband has come through before. I do remember that, as I'm being told by my higher self, my guides. My spiritual guide. Because look at that. How beautiful. How beautiful. Look at that. There is love in the air. It is real. I love this.
I radiate love and attract meaningful connection.
And I gotta tell you guys, I have gotten much better like on this since I've read tarot consistently for you. My gift has gotten much better just by reading. I don't think you think this is the best one. I think you're in your head, you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure. It could turn it will turn into something good. Okay, if you stick with this, it will. This is a message from your higher self. Like this is the divine, this is an angel communicating with you. No kidding, for real. This person's past life, they have past life energy. There is past life. That's why they are here, for real. Like that. Why do you think this is the person that you're dating? They're brought in like, this is gonna happen in waves. It's not gonna just be this person and one and done. I don't believe that. See, I think it's gonna be like, hey, I'm not sure, I need time. And that's okay. Look, that's okay. This is the beginning of a growing part of your life. And this is you. Look, this is 1, 2. Like you see that? This is the first card, the second card of that set. This is the angelic deck. Look, you're in touch. Losing your husband has made you in touch with the universe. That's what has happened. Losing your husband has made you in touch with the universe. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. We have Taurus energy, Gemini energy, and then we have a little bit of the fire energy up here, but I don't want to lean into that. I kind of lean into the Mage Arcana or the suits. So this is also these two people. There's someone else might be coming in, or someone else you're interested in. Knight of Wands, Sag energy. There's also fire energy. This could be Sag. They could be fire in their chart twice over, because that's Sag, and that's fire. And this right here is fire. 2 of Wands. It is 3, 2, 1 countdown. Looking back at a past person, maybe looking at the ex, or maybe at your husband. I don't know. Taking action. Cece, what is going on with this guy? Maybe you're comparing him to your husband. That could be part of the issue. Wheel of Fortune, your husband was everything to you, and that could be as well. But now they're not here. So we could be looking at that, and it's not an unfair situation. The Justice comes out with the angelic justice. This person coming in is a past life person, kind of helping you across this part of your life. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I think you're holding back. That's I mean, I've already seen that up here, but Akashic records say you're holding back on this person because of your husband. The universe is warning you, hey, allow it to just exist. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Be who you want to be, and just exist. Don't go faster than you want to go, and just let this be. And just communicate, and just be that person. If they want to try to start being that person, don't let someone take advantage of you, obviously, but be curious. But be curious about this, right? If this doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel right. But does it feel wrong because it's not your husband? That's the thing the universe is trying to warn you. Because you got to get deeper here, a little bit deeper, because that's the question. And if you need to, be friends first. That's the person you want. The one who wants to be friends first is the one you're going to want to date. Say, look, I just need to be friends a little bit first, and then I need to figure out what I want to do. That's it. So look. See? Look at, then you won't stop blocking. Yeah, why we not have, why? That's this. It's a passionate relationship. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, you're right. It's partly my fault. Actually, it is my fault. Ethereal, how are you good at that? Are you really good at that? I don't know if I am. Because that's the hidden message here. This is a very good read. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, honestly. Yeah. Especially if you're coming in for a read. Because look. I'm confident in my read. I'm confident in my ability. How crazy is that? The same card over and over. You guys, I should tell you. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Look. Only 5 likes? Really? Look at this. Pitiful. Pitiful, I tell you. I'd make you guys come back in and clean the class. So, like, you kidding me? Ridiculous. Look at this. You leave me hanging? Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. That's my angels saying you leave me hanging. Really, no joke. Such good readings. Because I'm only on here because my guides brought me here. I can tell you that for a fact. Like, that's the only reason I ended up here. I could just go read at the shelter. Homeless shelter. Go, hey, what's up? I'll read for you guys now. No, this is me. I'm Cosmic. I used to do that on live. I don't get 5 likes one night. And I said, I'm done. I walked away from everything. The butcher knows I would walk. The butcher knows I would walk from this. I'd be like, yeah, I'm done. I would absolutely do that. That would be legendary. That would be Barry Sanders legendary to walk from this.
This isn't an escape. It's sacred flame.
I can tell you what's gonna happen. I already know what the channel is gonna happen. It starts out in this weird like bass, and then it just goes, it just jumps. Now they all left. Everyone left. Everyone's quitting. Right? What's Cosmic doing now? He's a captain. Cosmic, Captain Cosmic, and the Butcher. So I know one day that's actually what's going to happen. I know I'm going to just disappear. You'll get a message on like YouTube. I'll just send one community message saying I've decided to walk away, and that's all that's going to happen. And the channel will just become like a historic thing. And I'll go do something else. That's literally what happened. Because I don't need money from this. I'm not trying to do this for money. Fatty, mate, you're in the queue. You're in the queue. I know you guys are here. I was talking about this because I should keep you guys aware, because I'll gotta go full time. I will go full time with this channel, and I'll ride this channel full time for a while. But I'm trying to piggyback it off of some other things first. Hopefully it works out. The Butcher knows. The Butcher, we know. The Butcher, let's pull. Hey, the Butcher, you here? I'm gonna pull for you guys. Don't you worry. Fatty May, you're in the queue. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Let's see. That's. I think this person would really work out for you, but I think you're just at this place where you're like, I'm not sure what I want, because you're gonna compare them to your ex. I don't want to call him ex because it's not your ex, but your husband has given you the blessing to continue dating. But they're really a good guy. It seems like they're amazing. I don't know what their sign is. I would love to know. Do you know what their sign is, CC? Let's see here. Here's what I'm really being led to. I'm gonna read one of these quick. I like these tarot like questions the universe has been like kind of like throwing at me, because I've gotten these before, but I would just pick you guys. But I would always hear like these weird messages, like, you know, what was the other one about the seeing clearly? Well, I gotta get a sip of iced tea here. Let's see, is that better? Is that better? Mm-hmm. That's crazy, CC. See, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, Butcher, let's pull for Butcher, pull for. Give me 2 tarot decks, and we'll pull for. We'll pull for like the lesson. I don't know. I don't know. What am I holding on to that's already expired, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. 5 and 6, and we'll see. This is kind of like a collective thing. We're just like, it's more like a money thing, I think, really. It's financial. But it could be anything. Like, what are you holding on to that's like kind of we should have let go? See, first card out. Ooh. Because you have to, yeah. Something better is coming in. Knight of Wands, Sag energy by November, December. Wow.
She speaks in earth, she does not speak.
This is a past life dictates thing, saying it has to happen. Yeah, Sag energy back to back. This is Sag energy, Sag energy. Really good energy, by the way. Angelic again. Look, this is Taurus energy. Gifted. It's coming in. It's justice dictates this, like where you're at. Angelically, you're on the right path, but you have to let go of the other stuff, whatever it is you're looking at. And then the good stuff. Yeah, this is short throw. See how these are in alignment? They're all facing that way. It's like it's being handed by an angel. It's like this. Like for you guys, it'd be like this. I don't want to mess up my camera too much because I know it was. It's been being handed like that, like from an angel, and it's an angelic card. So this is the golden position. M for money. Friends included. Angelic card again. This is called the conduit. When it comes across, there it is. Look, justice served. That's the justice card. Justice right there. We're getting into the Taurus life lesson. Justice. Angelic again. Empress energy. This is fertile. This flows through you. Whatever this is just going to happen. It's just going to continually happen over and over because you're letting go of whatever you thought was. There's 2 people out in the cold. 2 people are just there. It's too late. It feels like it. King of Cups, you can kind of give to them, but it's too late. Like they should have, they could have, would have. But it's like something shifted. It shifted from something because you should have let go. See how it's now Cups and it was Pentacles. It's now Cups. Or vice versa. Because look, the Pentacles are there. The sun comes out. See, yeah, it's really beneficial. Angelically, that's Sag energy by November, December of this year. The Cups are king. Soul Tribe included. It looks like a lot of people will benefit from this, see? Because the cups are communication, cups are talking. Whatever that is, it could be networking, it could be part of that process. Yeah. Yeah. Dual angels. So, oh, wow. There's 1 out of 7. There's 1 out of 7 that matters. That's the Tea Stain Tarot. And it's like a good tarot moment that happens in favor. But there's going to be a couple people that are regretting it too, maybe. Angelically, though, this is like Oof. Something has shifted, really. Like, I don't know what this is, but like Soul Tribe energy, I'm gonna be very honest. It is a 180 energy. I'm gonna pull what's called a topper card. Yeah, this is Capricorn, December energy. Something's different. Justice is served is what I'm hearing. Look at, there's a judgment card. Whatever this is happening, it's something's coming down, but it's these, there's a couple people. Let me see what else is in here, because there's so much in here. Because it's not just pentacles, right? We have cups. We have an empress, obviously. We have a king. We have past life. We have the lightning spark. We have this. So the suffering is coming from this imagined, like, future. That's what this is, because they're imagining. This is the imagined future. That's what they're doing. They're imagining this future. And when we're looking down here, that's what this is. Because the justice energy is coming over this. The two pentacles is giving me the sense that someone in this justice system or something, it could even be bigger than all of us. I don't know if that is, but it could be. But it's talking about like real justice, like real justice. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk about it, but it's like, it's crazy. We all know what's being talked about right now. It's real justice. Something's happening here, though. Because there's a whole thing in here where we're looking at the divine feminine, the justice system, and then this deep energy, this character energy. But I don't see that like strength energy. I see the character, I see the depth, the understanding, and there's emotional control. That's what I see. Maybe that's the big part of this, because it's this and this. It's emotional control during this sweeping change coming up in the next 6 months. Because we have dual temperance cards. I'm going to remind you, just so you're all aware. I know it's there, but there's definitely sweeping change happening over this. Looks like it could be money. It could be money shifting. It could be a lot of because the cup is this. It's this cup. The angelic cup is handed off. Like it's no longer under the control of somebody else.
To make it better.
And this music is so appropriate. Because you can see it's shifting. See how it's 2 to 3 cups being handed off. And it's being divinely guided. It's being divinely guided that it has to happen. So whatever this is crazy big. I think I know what it is. I think it has to do with the more global climate of what we're seeing in these files. I'll be honest, like no joke, sadly, but that's not even where I was heading with this. I don't actually start talking about that on this channel right now. I don't know why this is coming in. The world behind my eyes is mad. But I want to read it because I'm like, this is interesting. I told the butcher, I said I was going to read on something. I said, and this is what's coming up. All right, I'm going to stop on this. Like, I don't want to read on this, like, too much. It's definitely interesting to see here what is happening. See? Yeah.
A shimmer of stars, crystalline and bright. Piano whispers drift in the velvet night. Resonance hums in the
We'll see.
embrace.
We'll see. We'll see.
Time slows its pace. Glassy paths breathe.
That's so weird, yeah.
Echoes of
All right, I know that seems weird. However, like the stuff that's coming out in the news currently, I don't want to say it. How do I say this? The stuff that's being exposed right now, it gets deeper, a lot deeper, like way deeper than we ever expect. And that's what that's what I just saw. Scary. I do have the queue open if you guys are interested. You may jump into the queue. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining in. I appreciate all of you for taking your time to join in. The hope is, the goal is to increase the community. So I welcome you guys to, you know, share this with your best friend, your mom, your dad, your abuela, whoever this would be, and share it with everybody, and share it with everybody around you, your friends, your family, and let people know, because I love having you guys bring your family in here, and then we kind of get those better readings. It's community, it's based, it's like that. I do appreciate you all for being here, and the last reading definitely was, I said to my best friend, the butcher, who's on here right now, I said to him, I said earlier, I talked to him, I said, hey, sign in. I said, in the middle, I'll do a weird read. I'll do a reading on something for us. And I was trying to kind of be sneaky, and it backfired. And so it kind of read up on the files, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get too into it, but I was like, what? Like, you want to read? Like, we'll let you see something. I'm like, no. Like, no. And it just got deeper. Like, you can see the justice card. You can see all the angels in there. There's 2 angels that showed up in the reading. I was like, fuck. Like, get out. I'm like, dude. And so, because I was trying to be sneaky on stuff for us. Like, just kind of like, hey, what would happen? Like, I'm like you guys. Like, I'm like, hey, what would happen? How cool would that be if I could read? And so, anyway, sorry. Anyway, let's pick you guys. All right. So I'm not trying to skip you guys. I know Fatty May. I know Ethereum. You guys are in the queue. I'm trying to get everybody first here. Then we'll see you guys. Grab you. If I can grab you, I'll grab you guys next. Or next. Aesthetic. Yeah. That's what it was. Like, for real. Like no joke. Mm-hmm. You could kind of see a little bit of it in there. But this, when I read this, it's called the lattice. Like, it's like this. It's like, it's overlaps, right? That's why you see these cards overlap. I pick a point in time, like the now. Because we live the now. You're living the now, right? You're hanging out with me. You're doing what you're doing. You know, some of you might be sitting in a car on a break or whatever. Some of you might be at your house watching me on the TV. Some of you might be, you know, doing dishes and your phone's just kind of leaning, you know, whatever it is. You know, some of you might be in your bed going to sleep. It's just, but I pick the now and I read from that point. And I'm not trying to read about, like, is Billy love me? I read about, like, I try to go deep as I can get. And so, and I'm like, what happens, like, when I look into that? But I look at it like the clock, whatever it is, that energy behind the clock, we're not late. We're never late, because everything still continues. And think about the last time you were late. And you go, well, hold on, let me think. No, you're not late. Like, you're never late. Maybe at work, but that's a social society thing. And we have an identity we live with, and that's what it is. But who do you really, really, really want to be? Like, strip away all those layers, all those masks, anything you do. Who do you really want to be? And that's what I'm doing. That's why there's no face to the channel. It was going to be, and then this kind of happened. And then you get to see, it's the voice is the real me. That's what makes the channel real. Like, the butcher knows me as this, but the kids know me more. There's a modified version because I can't go to school with the whole version. But there's masked versions, and this is the most maskless version you'll ever meet. And then what I get is, we really look at that reality that we shift into. An aesthetic delta, it's your time. You have the timeline for myself, right? And you're asking the question about the lattice, the timeline, and that's the fun thing. Because we follow timelines. We in our head say, if I go date this person and then I do this, or I follow this new job, or I invest in this one thing, what happened? That's what you're looking at. So looking at the Leo, Nicole, what spirit may want me, James, to know. I love how you're like always like mixing it up with different datings. Like it's always coming back aesthetic. I love it. I love how you're like just doing your thing. I love this. But that's what it is you take the most masculine version, one who's the most truthful. People cannot handle that. They cannot handle any of that. All right, what's the 2 decks that you want aesthetic? What do you need? And I'm telling you, it's the most disarming thing you can ever do. You're like, hey, how are you? And not go complain to anyone, but just be you. Be the real you. Be the authentic you. And you guys get that with me. And you see the tarot just because I've leaned into I'm gonna learn the most I can learn, and I'm gonna let my intuition just grow like a fungus inside of me, just really let it exist as best as I can. Try to find how I can let that exist bigger and bigger and better. What can I do to help it? Not slow it down, but let it. And so you watch it happen, and it's pretty amazing, isn't it? How many of you guys watch it and go, what? Anyone out there, please leave a comment if you ever watch this. You ever see this and you go back and go, what? Leave a comment at some point. Doesn't matter if it's 5, 6, 10, 30, 100 years, or even now on the chat. I want to know, have you ever watch and go, what? Because I'm behind the camera going, what? That's what it is. And I will always hug you. I give the best hugs. All right, Chanley, always drive safe.
A frequency so pure, so clear.
I will give you the truth deck. All right, here we go. This is for you, aesthetic. There's definitely emotional sneakiness here. So someone's not being truthful. That's the honest to God truth with that one. Look at someone's kind of like logically not really holding back. That's what the T-Stain Tarot is telling us. But there's emotional sneakiness. So it looks like on the surface, everything looks good, but they're holding back emotions. This could be air sign. We'll know more once we cap on this and we see what's going down. Yeah, see? Down the road, this is the beginnings of fighting. Just this is a precursor saying, hey, look at this. If someone's holding back emotions and they're not being that, if they're not, they can't really open up that and they're doing this, that's a precursor to fighting. They're saying, look, see? Heartbreak. I was just talking about how awesome I am. I'm amazing. Like, how cool is that? So it's just showing you guys. Look at, and that's what it's saying. Look, it's saying you are better than this. You don't want to get into a relationship. And you could honestly say, look, and I'm not trying to give you any advice to break up or not, but I'm just going to tell you, you've worked on yourself far too much to just pause and say, hey, look, I want to get into a relationship where I know you're going to fight with me. Look, fighting. Mid-deck pull. You see it. So all I'm telling you is this is look deeper into this for a second. Do you want to pause and say, hey, look, I just want to point out something. I feel like, because you're asking me the question, like, how cool is that? The card came out as I said it. You're asking me the question. We're having the communication. We're having this moment depth. Underneath it all, we have to have this talk because they have the emotional insecurity. That's the thing we're having. Boom. Oh, my boss mode for both of us. And the angels are saying fist bump, you and I. Boom. That's what's so cool, right? We're becoming emotionally mature males. And so because of this person's emotional insecurity. And there's the difference. So we're putting growth in to someone's, hey, you want to feel better. That's not how it works. Gemini, love our energy here, just so you know. But this is the work. Put the work in. I'm just going to tell you, like, if you're questioning how they're feeling, this should never be that. It should be like, hey, I know they care. I know they're there. I know I'm there. Like, we're always going to be. So ask yourself, why are you asking the question? It's not that. Look at this. Gyroscope back on track. Like, this is like 1 for 1. I don't even know the odds of this. But this is play the lottery odds. Aesthetic. And that's what that is. It is get her out of her shell, because there is some kind of insecurity here that's happening, and you have it's letting you know the shell is there. And that's a great way to frame it, right? Aesthetic. When you date someone with a shell, there's things in, and the shell may go many layers deep. And be aware that that shell could go very, very deep. And at the center, there might not be much left. Look, back to back double card pulls. I'm not looking. The card deck's sitting here, so it's pretty obvious. So it's just we're right on the same track, aesthetic. So you're good to go. You know exactly what to do. So just be wary that the shell's there. There is a shell. There is that part of it. So she's been through a lot of pain. That's the thing, and it's not her fault necessarily. But it's happened. Like something's happened to her. That's the bigger thing, and you have to be wary of that, and not hold her to it and say, "Hey, why are you doing this? You did this? You doing this?" You know, it's more like I'm with you while this happens, and be the partner as she undoes the shell, and that's a bigger part of that. But be aware of that. It's a process for both of you as the shell comes off. Yeah, so that's it. That's the thing, and so you're there. You're getting there. So just be aware. There's a lot more into that, and you're already getting there, because the communication's got to be more and more and more and more. So the timeline is all dependent on her, like being honest. It's what she wants, and it's all about her. And this is going to be different. So your emotional maturity is allowing her to go first. You first, my lady. I'll get the door. You first, my lady. Allow me to get that for you. Let me help you with your coat, my lady. It's that kind of thing, and that's what's different for her. And that's the big difference. And that's awesome, yeah. So, you know, like, it's asking her about that. It's giving her the emotional safety. That's the best thing I could tell you. But that's what when the heartbreak there, in the golden position, she's preparing for you to break up with her. She's preparing for you to break her heart, and you're showing up as an emperor. That's what that was, and you're coming up in boss mode. So that's what it is. She's like, he's just gonna break my heart. Or it's just going to be a heartbreak, is how I should say it. So she might even think the age is a big difference too. But maybe I think she's thinking you're mature. Like, that's the other thing, because you definitely come across way more mature. And she's like, whoa. No, that's perfect, yeah. All right, let's see here. Ethereal Moonlight, Fatty May, and Seaman. All right. Let's see. Boom. Who got picked? Really? It picked Ethereal and they're driving. Let's see. I think. Oh, okay. I know what I did. All right, I got it. This is what I'll do. Ethereal, and Seaman, or Fatty May. We'll just grab one of those three. And I'll do this. I'm going to turn the queue off. I think I had it open at the beginning, and it was actually worked out, but now I've been really working off chat, because I think Mondays we use chat a lot, and I just forget, because I'm doing 2 other lives now, how much we use chat on Monday. And I'm just kind of ignoring the fact that I have people still queued up. All right, so Human or Fatty May, you guys up here? Well, I just turned the queue off. We can just hang it. We can just keep going with this. I actually prefer this, to be honest. And I know eventually it's going to get busier, and it does. It does get busy. So don't forget to hit that like button when you guys are heading in here and you get your readings. Fatty May. All right. What's your question? Do you have a question? But aesthetic, yeah, send her over. You send your girlfriend over. You say, hey, I have this person to get I want you to get a reading from. Yeah. And that's what I tell you guys to do. Send your people in. That's the thing I want to see. Imagine getting like your person and you read on here, and then it reads up, it lines up like the same thing. Like that's the thing I would like to see. Like what? Or like that's why I ask you guys to send people over. Like what? I'm like, how else can we get this like really look at it and test it a little bit? Should I keep reading people? I like them. Oh, like help them through readings. That's a good question. Obviously I would tell you yes, like you know me. But let me pull. So give me 2 tarot decks, Fatty May as always, and then we'll do that. Actually, I think you won the free reading. Remember how I didn't pull the other night? I didn't pull for anybody? You ended up winning, by the way. If you just email me, I can get it to you. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, please do. Please do. Aesthetic, yeah. I love it. I love having I'm sent out. I got some new. You guys should check out the new learning stuff too. I updated the desktop a little bit too, so hopefully it's gonna be a little bit better for that. But it's me and Eterna. Like we're studying the cards together and going into it, but we're looking at the cards as consciousness. Like, hey, it's one card pull. No more cards ever again. You get one last tarot card. But the universe says, hey, that was real. Tarot's real. Like it meant something, but you get one card upright. Like what? But here's the message, and it always meant that message. It's kind of fun. It's a really fun way to look. It's like another level of tarot cards. So that's why I'm looking at it. I'm going to try to keep going as far as I can. That's what I say. I read like 7 levels deep. I'm trying to give you what I get. I'm literally trying to break it down and make videos on how I read the cards 7 levels. So you'll start to see how I look at the cards. I read those levels down. I'm going to make a video for each of those levels and then make a playlist. So you'll know, hey, this is what Cosmic's seeing. What? The frequency and everything. It's so cool. First card out here, Fatty May. Boom. Look it. Yeah. Emotionally, you want to keep going. It's justice. It's a forward progress. That's a really good card. Yeah. But the blindfold comes off. You know a lot more than you're kind of showing or letting yourself be. It's bold. It's creative. It's good. It's a good forward progress. This is Leo energy saying go forward. There's the Libra energy. It's justice energy saying you deserve this. There it is. Mid-deck pull. Look. It's your Leo being a Leo. It's really, really, really. So look, the heartbreak's real. I think this is saying the heartbreak is your fulcrum. That's what's led to this. Take a moment, pause, give that some respect, and say, hey, I'm glad I had that. Because that tower moment was a realization the universe exists. It came blasting through your reality. It came crushing through your existence for a reason. So there you are walking along, and then bang, you get knocked over, and you realize, hey, love is more than just love. Look at that. That was an interesting way to pull a card. But so you can see, look, in past lives exist, and all these other things exist. And you go, and all of a sudden you're on this trail to figure it out. See? And there's the Two of Wands. That's the Emperor Empress energy. That's a gyroscope. That's a bonus card. But yes, yes, and yes. See, there's the Three of Wands. But now you said, hey, Akashic records, which live inside yourself, and you are a very deep keeper of these records. That I know. I found that out. We have this. Like, you have the depth within you. King of Cups. Speaking of depth. But there's definitely something that happens here. The Tower moment occurs because of something in the outcome here. Whatever this is, if you keep reading, it's going to change your reality. Like, you're not going to keep doing whatever it is, whatever you plan to become or do or whatever, you're going to do something different. Similar to what I do here. That's what I think you're going to end up doing. You can see here, 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 and here. Yeah. You're going to end up doing something very similar to what I do. But I think you hold back. I think that's what it is. I think you hold back because of whatever it is. Maybe, I don't even know. I think you're curious about it, but you're more attuned to something, or I don't know. There's something holding you back. And there's a couple cards here. Look at, there's the other messenger. See? But you're definitely gifted. So it's just, you should be doing this. Like, you're holding your wand. This is like, you're already doing it. Why would you stop doing it? Like, what would stop you from doing it? Like, I ask you outright, what would stop you from doing it? So that's what I'm asking you, is saying, if we can get people together with these gifts and saying, hey, I'm going to give just a little piece, imagine putting that together in some kind of like the Cosmic Collective, like putting it together in some kind of real community, like getting ethereal, to really tap and say, I know I'm into something. I'm being truthful here. I know there's something here. I'm going to try to push it out, and like try to be very honest with that energy. That's what you're doing. And so then each of us gives that back out. Right? That's a beautiful beautiful way to kind of say, hey, I'm just trying to test it. I want to put it out there. I'm going to test them the way. That's how this is. And that's why we keep getting these amazing cards, because the universe is saying, see how you're just giving and receiving, and I'm not asking anything. The only reason we have this members only Monday is to slow down the roll. And I put out the content because I'm guided to, like the Cosmic Codex, the Beyond the Veil, all that I'm guided to. The teaching I'm guided to. And I'm also guided to tell you that you have a gift. You just hold back. Don't hold back. Because once you put this in, like once you plant that, and this is, I never seen this except for your reading. You plant the wand, it takes root, it takes hold, it becomes a tree of life. You're the only person I've ever had that for. Just so you know, it's a very abnormal way to put it. But that gets put in here. That's what you're doing. So you're definitely teaching people how to take that wand and plant it. Say, hey, you have a gift. Like I'm teaching you. You have a gift. Like, you have this gift. Test it. You go, oh wow, I do. There's something. I see something here. So, and that's it. And some of us just give up. Some of us just give up and walk away. Some of us are too hyper focused on other things. And that's the other thing. We'll come back to it later on. Some of us don't believe in ourselves. But the universe is absolutely saying past life has dictated you and I meet. And the other thing I can tell you unequivocally, just from my end, from my perspective, the other thing is I have to at least tell you, you have very old energy. So the other thing is what you do with that is up to you in your life and your existence. So you definitely have gift. But you have to explore it, and that's the reality. It's a disruptor. But your catalyst was the heart thing. That I know to be true. But you also have to create your own reality. You have to create your own existence. And yes, like reading for people is just part of it. You have the gift. So to stop reading would make no sense unless you have something else that you're going to create in this reality. Yeah. So you and I, like, you're almost like your energy has something to teach me. Like when I read for you, you teach me something. It's like, you're very rare. There's a couple of you guys when you come on and I read for you. It's like a treat, which is really amazing. And I'm not saying that none of you are, but you can see though how the readings are very different. It just helps me be appreciative of all of it. All right, Anshuman, let's read for you. Or do we want to read for Ethereal? Because Ethereal has like something about a masculine galactic wanted to say the telepath with me, is he my guardian? And I'll save that one for last. I know you just got home and you're just getting settled in. So we'll read you last. But then Anshuman is asking what new adventures await me. Great question, Anshuman. Good choice. Good choice. Okay. 2 tarot decks, Anshuman. I like that. Good choice. Right? Loving that. Alright, so you're looking for the divine deck. I know what you're looking for. That's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's like, this is really cool. Dark Horse Candidate, Wild Card, and literally like, it's all good. It's like, I put these back. I'll put them back. We'll see if they come out. We can see how they're from 3 different dimensions. Is a better way to put it. I call it energies, but we'll call them dimensions. Good energy. Ooh, wow. Marriage? Wow. Commitment, long-term, community? It's a choice. You are about to make a choice. You have to make a choice. Marriage comes in. Wow, the one. You're the one. You have the one. You're self-assured victory. This could be timeline-based because we have a choice here, and we're going to go with the 4 of Wands. Start with that. That's April 11th to April 20th. First timeline we had today. Then we have the 6. 6 of Wands is 8. Beginning of August. August 2nd to 11th. Then the 9 of Cups following this up. This is actually lining up very well, spiritual based. 9 of Cups is that could also be in the beginning of the spring. Yeah, communication. You're talking to somebody or somebody's talking to you. There is good communication. Long-term, longevity. Ooh, yeah, there's an offer coming in. This I would like to see in the same direction, like same facing direction, but your long-term, your calm demeanor helps you. I think that's what's going to happen here. Look at this. It's the energy. It's friendship first. Maybe someone jumps too quick, wants to move too quick. Maybe someone's not ready, or someone's waiting. I feel like someone's jumping too quick. I'll be very honest. Emotionally jumps too quick. Because someone wants to get married, wants this, wants the commitment. Like there's something like that. And they don't want to wait. They deserve this. Why not? And that's what comes through here. That's the long term. And they will get it. They'll get it. But right now, if they keep jumping too quick, it's going to take too long. They have to go more into the spirituality. So you see the moon here. And they're walking, right? They're going into the moon. But they're going more into the piece of themselves that's the part they're missing. So that's the part. This is where we start to look at it. Because you can see how we have the red cloak, red hat. We have the red cloak. We have the red cloak. That's what I start to look at. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Anshuman. There's a piece of you have to go deeper into yourself before you can actually find this other person. That's passion. It is passion. But there is a part of you that's maybe expecting the difficulty. I don't know. It's really saying no lie. You're the future self. You're watching. It's live as though the future self is watching you. Live as though the future self exists. Live as though the future self is keeping an eye on you. Every day, all day. And then what's going to tell, what I'm seeing here, you're going to start to choose those principles over those impulses. And that's when this is going to start to bring in the alignment, because you'll be more likely to take stillness and pause and wait. And then the judgment will relax. And that's the Queen of Swords. That's the judgment energy. Then, because she's sitting on top of the justice. So as we go here, that's the long term. You're the one. You've been divinely guided. You have. I can't argue any of this, because this is that you're a good communicator. You're great at it. So the fulcrum here gives you this chance to be strength or harmony, but you really have to lean into that you can't control everything. You can't control the storm, essentially. You can't control the weather, the way things play out. So expect that difficulty. It's okay. But be grateful for when things are amazing. The universe is just saying, do you do that? Do you really, really do that? See, look at that. See, the angels are coming in. That's a divine being coming into your reading right now. As we read this, this is the wonderful part here. This is the Three of Cups saying we're getting into this virtue, or whatever that is. It's because you have this. We have the infinity on top of the divine being, on top of the justice, the tea-stained tarot, the gyroscope of the universe, on top of the scales of justice, angelic friends, best friends. So there's an offer coming in. That's your foundation. You surround yourself with amazing people. Then you're unshaken. Then you're unshakable, is what I'm hearing. Your life is a message. You live by this long term. You live by this future self. That's the best part of you. Then you're chosen. Like, there's no other way. You're getting deeper. That's this moment you say, I'll be the best version of myself. Not what is that best version. Spiritually, you already know what it is. You're trying to get there. You just say, I will be. No regrets. Operate as that thing is happening, as the gyroscope is taking command. It's so good. This is by December. This is so quick. This is a Akashic record. I think you're already in that place. You've already started the journey. It's why we even asking the question. Reality? Like, you have one of the cosmic keys. If you're not already giving it, somebody else is taking the other one. 2, 3. There it is. That's December. They're saying, so December, you're already moving on, and you've learned so much. Ask yourself how much you've learned just even being on this channel. What have you learned? Because the reality of that is you've made this decision. How crazy is that? You made the decision to just even hang around here, and that's the ability to manifest, grow. And you kind of keep it quiet. You don't want to, break the container. Good job, by the way. But the reality is, nothing you have is owned. Everything is earned, either energetically, physically, emotionally, and you figured that out. Good job, really. Journeys, of course. Thank you for being a member. Right? I'll give you one. Wild card energy. Energetically, you come across as the cousin that we're all like, ugh, wish I could be them. Like, that's what it is. You have that energy. It's good. It's good energy. I try, Nancy, when I try to be the best guide. I just give you what the cards give me. So honestly, it's really your highest self. It's that energy, which is so good. Ethereal moonlight. If you're here, make some noise. Shake the tree, and I'll come down. Like I tell you guys all the time, just share the channel. It's the best thing you can do for me, do for yourselves, do for others, and it lets people know I'm here. We spread this energy, spread this light. The Cosmic Collective gets out there. We give everyone a chance to say, hey, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, calling all BFFs. It's awesome. Ethereal, how are you? Cosmic is a sensei. He's out here. Sometimes I don't feel like it when I get like roped in. Oh, I love this song. This would be a good song to end with. All right, give me 2 tarot decks. I'm gonna put this on loop. I like this. This feels like an ending song. All right, so here we go. Give me the 2 tarot decks that you're most guided by. Like, think back to when we first talked the first time. You might not remember, but the feels. That cosmic thank you. Like that moment you felt like, okay, we're connected. I'll fill my cup. Like I'll literally fill my cup. Okay? 1, 2. You guys can hear me filling my cup. My emotional cup of justice. You can hear my voice is so destroyed right now. I've done a lot of recording lately, but it's all for you guys. I get it. And plus, when I teach all day, it's really tough. In the summer, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad. All right, here we go. Seafood. I like that. Seafood. Okay, here we go. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. There we go. All right, what are we looking at? The galactic being. All right, so I would be looking for a divine being card. Typically, that temperance, the angelic temperance card, the one that's the foil card, that's the angel card. So any angel card that has that foil, but typically it's not going to be that exact card when we want to see when we're talking about this. So see, yeah, we're looking. The universe says we are looking for that being on a cosmic level. They're looking for the being right now. Emotionally, you and I are like, yes, can we reach the being on a cosmic level? How crazy is this? How crazy is this? Look at that. Look. See that? Look, it's this moon energy. So you're not wrong. That angelically, there is something here. There was something that happened. It's something about love, or something about, this could be unconditional love, just so you know. You're connected to something. You have a very old soul too, because it's coming out here and here. I think you're getting burdened with stuff, but I think you just kind of have to slow down. Like, this is the card we opened with in this position, just so you know. You are a very important piece to the universe. Like, you are very important. Something feels unfair to whatever this connection is. I think there is something coming in. This, whatever this divine being is that you're connecting to or feeling, it's very loving. There's no doubt about it. It's not here. And to be honest with you, ethereal, there's no record of it. Like, that's immediately what this did. It said there's no record of it. Let's see if I can reach it. What? See? Like, that's angelic communication. Like, this is like choice card. Like, there's a choice here. What do I want to do? It's like it basically says, yes, you're right. It's trying to reconnect. I'm gonna do it one more time here. Watch. See? Like, there's no connection. It just reaffirms that there's something here. There's love here. That's the Gemini lover card. It's just basically reaffirming, reconnecting this, and saying you have something in you. There's justice. It basically downloaded something into you. That's what you have. You're holding on to some download. I don't have access to it. It's, I think, for your channel. It's like friends, and I'm not like saying I'm not a friend, but it's literally for your audience. See, there's your work card. Like, this is like, you're on my channel and then you're on your channel. That's, see, the moon. I'm telling you that you have got something to download. Yeah, look at devil in the details. There's these guys. Look at how they mirror each other. Like, you kind of go on your channel and not mirror mine, but you're like, this channel is an extension of this channel. You know, our channels help each other. See, Queen of Cups energy. That's Cancer, Chariot energy. June, July. I don't have access to whatever's in the cup. What is this? Past life. Sag energy, Knight of Wands, Temperance energy, Patience. You're a Leo though, right? You're a Leo, right? You definitely got, but that's what this is too. But this other thing is like, it's friends. There's a friends feeling here. That's the deep cup. That's the past life energy. Yeah, the universe is here. Like, it's connected.
No need to speak, no need to explain.
Definitely connected.
Unspoken flame, it burns so bright.
It's so weird. I don't know. It just, honestly, I'm going to be very honest with you. Whatever this being was, or whatever this, it's not necessarily an angel. Because this is purposely not giving us that card. It's also giving us something different. Like, you can see how there's the devil and then you have this. It's giving us something where you're basically building your own intuition, which is great. This is actually really good. The depth is on you. It's like you're having me interpret for you. Like, but the gyroscope energy, it's holding me back. This is wish granted. Like, I wanted this for you. I wanted to see you excel on your channel, and look at, you're now getting members and paid and all this. Yeah, like, this is, you have a gift. You've proven. Do you understand how crazy it is to have all of what you're having? Like, how proud I am of you and how many people are proud of you, right? That's what it is. But that's what this is. It's saying you're holding on to burden, but the reality is you can pull. You have the gift. We all have the gift. A lot of tarot readers don't believe they can pull for themselves. Like, there's even I had that, like, in the beginning. I was like, what? And you just have to, the best way to do it is to picture yourself across the table, like, or just pull 3 cards, past, present, and future. I love you too. I do. I'm very proud of you. Proud of you, Anna. I'm proud of, like, Fatty May. Like, I see a lot of success in your futures. I really do. And once you start to feel it and dial in, you know what I'm talking about. It's there. The gift that you have is there. Kaiser Domingo. Thank you for the donation. What's Erica Pisces' true current thoughts, feelings for me, Scorpio, and what does she truly want from me and our connection? Sorry, not a member. What cards? 3 and 4. Thank you, love. That's a way to do it, I guess. I never really consider. That's pretty funny. See, what do you guys think of that? That's pretty funny, actually. Think about sneaking in the last minute. All right, here we go. All right, I guess we have another reading.
In the quiet, where shadows grow,
Yeah, thank you for the donation. Do appreciate it.
where whispers hum, where hearts feel wrong. Do you hear it? The sound so near, a voice that
So for Pisces, we're looking for Knight of Cups, Moon energy, typically those 2 cards. I like the Moon, but 8, 9, 10 of Cups also gives us the Pisces feels. That would be Erica. Scorpio is, as I was talking about, King of Cups, Death card. 5, 6, 7 of Cups is also a little bit of that Scorpio energy. Let's see what comes in here. Tower moment. Are you fighting with Erica? Is something going down here? Because this is kind of Akashic. It's Akashic Tower moment. Could be a watchtower, but we're not stressing on whatever this is. It does feel a little bit like that. But I don't know what's going down here. Ooh, angelic messaging. I think someone's feeling like it's over. Like, sweating, is it over? Is it really over? Princess or Prince Charming kind of holding back. But the Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. So that means their energy is in your read. We don't have the Scorpio yet, so we have to verify the Scorpio energy in here. Wow. No, they're saying this is real feelings. Is this a breakup? Are you guys not talking? Let me ask that question. I guess you can't answer the question. Kaiser. Oh. So crazy. Because this is them and this is them outright. So there looks like someone wants to go back to an ex. Yeah, look at it wants to invest in an ex relationship, saying this was a good relationship, but someone's stressed out. That looks like water energy. Pisces energy is like, hey, I want to give, I have this, it's good, it's all good. That looks like the Pisces knows it was a breakup, knows it was bad. And this other person's just stressing, which looks like it's you. And that's why I'm asking. I know you can't answer because obviously we're disconnected here. But it could be something else. But you guys are definitely soul tribe. You have spiritual connection. There is that. You're friends. At the very least, you're friends. And I love that. Love that. See? See? You can come back and rewatch this, but there's definitely friendship first. I love that. So you have a friendship connection, which is okay. It's not exactly what you want. Solar output tells us there is this dark horse candidate. So that's what the thing is you're not seeing. Erica or this Pisces is definitely dark horse candidate. So they have a message, or there's some messaging or something, because the page, they've seen it, or there's a message. You have the page, the Knight, and the King of Pentacles. So very much on there, and you pulled all three you pulled half of the Knight of Cups. So whoever this other person is, very much into you. I don't think you realize how much they are into you. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the Capricorn energy, devil in the details. Are you not seeing how much they're into you? Because this is Sag energy. This is they're in their head is what's been going down. That's what it looks like. Someone has to get out of their head when it's a Nine of Swords or any of this energy like this. When we're getting into this kind of deep thought, that's someone who wakes up at night and thinks about it. See, it's kind of like overthinking. They have fast-moving action, Akashic energy. They want it, but they just can't pull the trigger. They just can't do it. There's something the strength's working against them. So I can tell you someone's interested, and that's why we're in this weird heartbreak situation with this other person. That's why we're in this weird situation. One of the two of you have to go overstep this. Life lesson dictates these cosmic keys go back to one of you. Yeah. Literally has to flip the script, as I call it. Would have to say, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk. Let's actually have a conversation. Can we do that? Can we have an adult conversation? One of the two of you, I can't see who it is, but there's three of the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is patience. So then have that conversation, pause, have a conversation, pause, not overthink it, pause. Because there is the Tower moment. It's turning the Tower moment on its head is what we need to do. And that's what we're trying to do. The universe is saying, hey, recognize this heartbreak. There's something going down here. Can you do that? Can you absolutely do that? And saying, hey, look, as your friend, look, I know things are rough right now, but I want to talk to you. What's up? And that's what it is. You can manifest out of thin air. Right? You can create money out of nothing, right? We can create happiness out of nothing. Why can't we fix a relationship? Why can't we make the best relationship we've ever had? I don't know. Devil in the details. There's something going down with this relationship. Something happened. Somebody, something, some third party. I feel like something is in the way, because this at night is very important. There's definitely something there. So getting back together is one of those things, but the getting back together, now you've pulled this. It's like three Prince Charmings, 3 breakups, or 3 nighttime, or night traumas, whatever that is. 2 of Wands is the beginning of something more important. It's kind of like the beginning, new version of you, self-identity. Let me give you the final read here because I really want to make sure I understand this, because what I can tell, and it's really hard because I don't have the yoke on my seat, I can't talk back with you. But what I really have here going back is, this is like the nervous system is a compass, like honestly. And when we look back to this, the boundaries or whatever, something has happened, something where that broke or something happened up here. It recognizes like almost sacred geometry when pulling so many of the same cards back to back to back and all that. When you choose, what I would call the lattice locks in. Good or bad, it locks in. It says, fine, let's do it. Break up, good, done, locked in. When you're into him, good, locked in. When you love him forever, good, locked in. That depth of whatever it is you're saying locks in. And it wants to lock in. But this is your foundation. Friends is ultimately what it's going to end up being as, no matter what, because you're allowed to outgrow all of those explanations, all of those reasons. But what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing here is you are really in this moment to have courage. And that's the moment you really can understand every cycle that you've lived, all of these cycles. They will close mainly when they're honored, when they have been lived properly and honored properly. But whenever we're in this moment of confusion or whatever this is up here, it's not a verdict. It's just going to set you free from whatever's happened. That's the moment we got to get out of that. Truth is, I think they are very much into you, but I think there's a lot of stuff that's not said and needs to be talked about, because one of the two of you are living way in your head, way too much in your head. And it's almost like eating at the two of you. Yeah, Emperor. One of the two of you is really like, I'm good, I'm all set. Whatever happens, happens. And the other one's like waking up in the middle of the night. So different. So, can you find balance? Sure. If this other person who is the one who can just live happily and just do whatever, can settle the other person. Is it their job? Absolutely not. If that person says, hey, look, I'm having a hard time understanding, then there could be a middle ground. That's what I see. I hope that helps. I know it's hard to have a conversation with this. Guys are tipped again. We talking good at work, but then again, supposedly as a new man, step back, just trying to be a good friend. Yeah, but you haven't said how you felt. Like, you never said how you felt. So now one of the two of you is kind of like just waking up in the middle of the night or having a hard time at night, saying, hey, this is how I've always felt. Did you know I really felt this way? Because whatever it is, there's 3 Prince Charmings and 3 like 9 of Swords, which means 3 anxieties, stresses, and I have a hard time, and the 10. So the 10 of Wands is like exhausted, stressed, not eating, like, ugh. And it's like spiraled out of control because the communication just never happened. That's all. So Kaiser, I see what you're asking. I get what you're asking. I do appreciate you being here. But now that's, you could say something. Would you? I don't know. If you said, hey, I just want to let you know, I was always into you. Like, just letting you know, and leave it on them. They can do whatever they want with that information. It's not like you're trying to complicate things for them. You're just saying, hey, I'm just going to be honest with you. I really was into you. Like, or whatever the story is, or however you want to word it. Whatever that is. So I'm just saying, you're asking the question because you're like, this is a last ditch effort, because you're like, I need to know, I want to tell something, and that's all you're doing. So if you do that, the communication is the most important part of that. That's what I'm seeing here. But one of the two of you is very stoic. It has principles and knows exactly what they're doing, and then the other one's like freaking out. And that's all. I'm not looking for you to keep donating all night. Try to return on Wednesday if you can. Wednesday night I'll be back at 7. I'll try to get on around 6. I try to hop on a little early, but I'll be back at Wednesday night for free tarot, and try to hop on and we can see what else we can read for you. But the new man thing is, you're just trying to be the thing, and maybe they don't need anything more than a friend right now, and that's all. You're the friend who sticks through it thick and thin. That's the best thing you could ever do. Most people don't think much about it. But I have, if you remind me or you're here Wednesday, I can tell you a story. I have a person, I know someone who's literally, they were friends with somebody for like 10 years and they ended up getting married. And they were like, they ended up marrying other people and doing stuff, but that's really how it goes. But they're like really happy, and that's kind of how it works. So, but that's what happens. People just assume, oh, well, if you don't want to get married in the beginning, well, I'm never doing it. Like, what? It's like, no, those friends got married. I'm like, friends first, man, friends first. It takes people a while to kind of decide, hey, marriage is what I want. And I do appreciate you taking your time. I appreciate all the donations. Thank you. I would recommend becoming a member. It might be cheaper, and then you can kind of hop on Monday nights with us. It's a lot cheaper, but you're more than welcome to keep donating like you did. I welcome that. But there's definitely feelings between the two of you. I can guarantee you. I can absolutely guarantee you guys have feelings, even new man or not, or whatever that is. Like whatever, they absolutely have feelings for you. It's just things didn't work out between you two. That I can tell you. All right. With that, my voice is taking a little bit of a hammering, so I'm gonna take off. But I'll be back on Wednesday night. I usually come on around 6 p.m. ahead on here, but I'll be on by 7 p.m. and that's Eastern time. If you guys are looking for any more content, do me a favor, check out the channel and all of the social media. So I'm on TikToks. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on oh my gosh, I'm on everywhere. Blue Sky. So I gotta update some of those sites because I'm gonna head out on vacation in a couple weeks here, but I'm gonna try to do remote. I'm actually gonna try something new for you guys, but we'll talk about that later on. And on Wednesday I'm back live, and I will see you guys very soon. Take a look at all the new content, new teaching content's coming out, especially for you members. So I'll see you very, very soon. I appreciate everything you do for me, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you, moderators. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe. Peace.
It feels like